Prepare to be terminated. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 man vs machine battles in anime. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at the fights in anime that took place between humans or human-looking aliens and robotic foes. Not with the assistance of any mecha or anything like that, just their own flesh and bone or whatever weapon they could get their hands on. As such, we won't be including any android versus machines in the mix either. Sorry, Major. Number 10, Izuku vs Training Robots. My Hero Academia. You never know what kind of dangers you'll face as a professional hero, which was why this fresh batch of UA hopefuls found themselves tasked with destroying as many robotic enemies in the allotted time to prove the strength of their quirks.
That puts me at 45!
With a 0 kill count, things were looking pretty bleak for Izuku, at least until this glorious moment.
This is a disaster! I've gotta run and find some smaller villains!
With his new acquaintance Uraraka under threat from a colossal robot, Izuku throws caution to the wind and unleashes the power of One for All for the very first time. Number 9, Naruto vs MechaNaruto? Naruto Shippuden. Your eyes aren't fooling you. Naruto really did take on a mechanical version of himself, and it's as ridiculous as it sounds. A bizarre contraption created by Orochimaru, this derpy-looking bucket of bolts is armed to the teeth with bullets, missiles, sabers, and pretty much any other weapon you could stuff into a death machine. It even has its own pseudo-nine-tailed fox mode, one that embarrassingly managed to get in a few good hits against our hero. You know, the Akatsuki really should have bought these things in bulk and saved themselves the hassle of that whole Jinchuriki hunting thing. Number 8, Samurai vs Bandits. Samurai 7.
Less tricks, but now it ends.
This take on the cinematic masterpiece that is Seven Samurai certainly took some creative liberties when it came to the fight scenes, you know, since our titular warriors are fighting against giant mecha and whatnot. As it happens, it doesn't seem to bother them that much, as Kanbei and company are shown to easily be able to slice the robots to pieces with just a few slashes. Either those 7 have some ridiculous power behind those swings, or those bots were bought on the cheap. Number 7, Tsuna vs the Strau Moscas. Reborn. It feels like only yesterday when Tsuna was nothing more than a human punching bag. Now look at him, a future mafioso boss capable of taking on multiple giant robots like it was nothing. They grow up so fast. After being backed into a corner by Millefiore family member Spanner and his improved Moscas, Tsuna is left with no choice but to bust out his newest technique, the X-Burner. Turns out that not even a squad of killer machines can stand up to that much dying will flame. Number 6, Goku, Bulma, and Krillin vs Pirate Robots. Dragon Ball. The early days of Dragon Ball. It was a simple time back then.
No, it's a robot! A robot?
There were no intergalactic rulers breathing down the Earth's neck, or any tournaments of power to compete in, just the hunt for 7 wish-granting orbs and the occasional run-in with the Red Ribbon Army. While in pursuit of yet another Dragon Ball, Resident Saiyan Goku ends up finding himself in the claws of this xenomorph-looking pile of junk.
Look out!
Despite being armed with flamethrowers, swords, and plenty of cannons, it just can't compare to this dream team. Number 5, Gintoki vs Kintoki, Gintama.
そうか俺の頭はあんなにねじ曲がっちゃいねえぞ
Only Gin could take a subplot like a robot clone and make it action-packed, hilarious, and oddly emotional all at the same time.
困ってんなら何でも言ってくれ兄弟
金さんよりよっぽど主人公ペー
After discovering that he has been replaced with a handsome blonde duplicate, Gin suffers something of a comedic breakdown as he tries to figure out what the hell is going on. After discovering Kintoki's true identity, he launches an assault with his old comrades in order to take back his position as the main character.
だから主人公は俺に任せやがれ
Goes to show that there will only ever be one man who has a silver sword for a soul.
言いてえことはそれだけか悪い話長くて半分以上聞いてなかった
Number 4, Suguru Kinniku vs Warsman, Kinnikuman.
あとウォーズマンジャンプした
Now, we're no experts when it comes to intergalactic wrestling, but we're pretty sure sentient machines shouldn't be allowed to participate, even if his opponent is the crown prince of planet Kinniku. With the finals of the Chojin Olympics on the line, the future king finds himself taking on the Russian death machine that's in the business of breaking bones in the most excruciating ways possible. How Kinnikuman managed to get out of the Palos special and win the tournament, we may never know.
今度は必殺技筋肉バスターが決まった
Number 3, Kotetsu and Barnaby vs H01, Tiger and Bunny. You may be a highly advanced combat unit made to slay heroes, but you've got nothing on the combined might of the Crusher of Justice and his prodigal partner.
Let's do this. I'm with you.
After the rest of their comrades are defeated and captured, it's down to Wild Tiger and Bunny to take on Dr. Rotwang's seemingly unbeatable creation.
Tiger and Bunny, over and out.
It's not an easy battle given H01's defenses, forcing Tiger to make a desperate move in order to seize the day, holding the killer machine in place while Bunny takes the final shot. Number 2, Straw Hats vs Pacifista, One Piece. Given their exploits across Skypiea, Alabasta, Enies Lobby, and Thriller Bark, you would have thought that there was nothing the Straw Hats couldn't handle by this point. Then came Sabadi Archipelago, where everything went to hell in a handbasket.
Luffy, don't let that attack hit you! It's a shockwave!
After punching a celestial dragon's lights out, the world government retaliates by sending the war machine known as Pacifista. Nearly indestructible and armed with some seriously deadly lasers, even the likes of Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji's best attacks couldn't bring it down.
Sanji!
If not for the timely intervention of Kuma, their collective ass would have been grass.
Not another one!
Number 1, Afro vs Afro Droid, Afro Samurai. When all else fails, build a robot replica of your target, including his signature afro. While the MD7's logic does seem somewhat flawed, it did lead the way to an all-out brawl that was a true feast for the eyes. As expected of an anime starring Samuel L. Jackson, it holds nothing back, eventually leading to both swordsmen slicing each other to pieces while they plummet from the sky. Over the top, explosive, and defying every last law of physics, this fight is a blast from beginning to end.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.